Hello everyone, in this video we'll be exploring how to make use of the text tool in Pretend. To create some text, you'll first need to add a text layer. Place your playhead wherever you would like your text layer to start and click on the text button, which is to the left above your timeline. You can also double-click inside your viewer to add a text layer. A new 4.5 second text layer will appear on the first track in your timeline. If the first track is already occupied where your playhead is, Pretend will create a new first track for you and place the new text layer there. Your new text layer will first contain a default text for you to change. To make any changes to your text, make sure your text layer is selected and click on the Info tab in your inspector. This displays all of the settings and parameters for your text layer. From your inspector, you can name your text layer. Note that this does not change your text. Since I'm making an end title card, I'll just call it end title. From your inspector, you can also view the time code that the text layer occupies in your timeline, as well as the duration of the whole text layer. Below that is the text field box, which allows you to change the text displayed in your text layer. We'll keep it simple, so I'll make a title card for my ending that says, "The End." Note that you can also change the contents of your text from your viewer, as well as make your text box bigger using the side and corner handles. Next in the inspector, you can choose the type of font that you would like your text to be displayed in. There are plenty of options to choose from. This one looks good. Below that is the size of your text, which you can change by either entering a value or by using the virtual slider. Just hover below the value box and click and drag left or right. You can also use the accelerator button to make your slider faster or slower. The more rings you have selected, the faster the slider works. Once you have the size you like, you can choose the color of your text. Click on the Fill Color box to open the color picker. The color picker has several different tabs, which allow you to choose from different sets of colors. I'll just go to my first tab and choose a nice soft blue. There we go. Next, you can choose whether you want an outline or not. I want one for this text, so I'll click the box and select a color. I'll pick a stronger blue as a nice accent color. Always remember, you can press Command and the plus or minus key to zoom in and out of your viewer. Next, you can control your outline size. I want to make mine a little more noticeable, so I'll make it a bit bigger. There. Kerning below that is going to control the space between each letter. Line and paragraph spacing have to do with the size of the spacing between lines and paragraphs when you have more text in your text box. But this doesn't apply in this example since we have just one line. Next, you can change your background color. Keep in mind that this color will only occupy your text box. If you want this background color to occupy your entire frame, you'll need to make the box bigger. But we'll leave it as is for now. Below background color is your background padding, which simply allows you to extend your background color beyond your text box. I'll click the accelerator button to make this move a little faster. Afterwards, you can choose whether or not you want some shadow behind your text. I like to add some because it adds a little bit of depth to your titles. I'll zoom in so you guys can see the difference clearly. Next to that is your shadow's opacity control, but it's fine the way we have it. You can then control your shadow's blur and offset with the settings below. I'll start by offsetting the shadow a little bit more, then I can add to the blur. Note that you can also see some keyframing options next to some of these settings. Those are in case you want to animate some of these features, but we'll cover that in another video. And there you go. Now that you've gone over creating a text layer, you're ready to start making some titles in Pretend.